So all I've done in your absence is mix up the different paints to the right consistency and prep my canvas. So I put masking tape on the back and I push pins into it so that when I'm using it, that I'm still able to hold the back, see, with my messy fingers, and not get the back of the painting full of paint. Just keeps it neater. Okay, so if you've seen the previous video, you would have seen a very different style called a dirty pull. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my normal one where I do it with a hairdryer, and you'll see it'll have a very different results even though we're using all the same colors. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to do is get some white on my canvas, specifically the edges.
Oh shit.
Okay, it's not going to be covered everywhere because it didn't make that much of the white, but that's okay because at least it's going to cover most of the canvas. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do random shapes. So because we're using the hairdryer, we need to expect the fact that the black is going to mix quite severely with the white. I'm going to end up with a grey and the darker grey, if you can see it very well. It's going to end up lighter grey, and I suspect that my red is going to end up pink, but we'll deal with that. I'm going to put some silicone in here because I would like to see if I can get some lacing. So the silicone that I'm using, I hope you can see it, is just one that I found at Super Cheap Auto in Australia. Overseas I've heard them use treadmill oil, and I've seen at Eckers that you can buy silicone oil. Some people also use, look at that. Some people also use hair products, and as long as it's got dimethicone in it, that should work for you. Okay. I'm hoping I have enough paint. I have the funniest feeling because I'm taping that I made too little paint. Yep. Because that would be Murphy's Law. But let's just see how we go. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is spread my paint around the canvas, hopefully not losing too much off the canvas. I'm going to turn this around so that you can see what I'm doing and I'm not tilting away from you. Oh, lucky me. Yep. Okay. So, just going to double check that all these places here are covered. See if I have any additional white. When I'm done, I'll just go round and make sure that there's gaps. I'm sure you can see gaps right now, but I'll make sure once we've done the hair drying and so on that I fill all those gaps out. Okay. Always put it on low. Oh, and as my hubby's pointing out, also plug it in. So on low, let's make sure this is nicely in the camera. Cool. So the one side's being particularly stubborn, so I'm going to put it on high. Use it only as a last resort. Okay. And let's tilt and see if we can get some movement. Okay, I'm going to use the red here just to cover that up. I'm going to check everything here because that needs some covering. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, you'll notice I only put silicone in the red, so we didn't get a lot of lacing this time around. But if you put silicone in all the colors, you'll find that there'll be a lot more lacing. Lacing is just the little bubbles that appear. I'll actually hold it a bit closer so that you can see the lacing. Okay. Last thing I'm going to do is torch this to get out any real actual bubbles, because you don't want bubbles because it leaves the canvas bare and it looks awful. Okay, there we go. Thanks, guys.